Thanks for staying with us. We're now going to go to What's Bugging Us at Baker with our own Chris Campbell and Alex Dingman.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of What's Bugging Us here at Baker. As you can see, it's socks and sandals.
I can see that, yes.
Yeah, you got a pretty sweet look going there, Alex. You got the 1989 BK Dinosaur look going on.
Bringing it back, you know.
Well, I'm bringing back the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle look here with the gold to match the gold. So.
You ready to play some softball later?
You know, softball, whatever, be a dork, whatever you want to call it.
Matching going on here.
Yeah, little match action.
I like it. I think you can pull it off.
It's nice.
It's pretty slick.
Well, what about this socks and sandals situation, Alex?
Well, I think some people might be a little confused with the weather situation. I know this is Kansas, so you're not sure if it's going to be raining or sunny or tornado monsoon or what's going to be going on. So people go out in the morning, they're like, you know what, I'm going to cover all the bases. I'm going to wear my socks with the sandals. That way, if it heats up, I can just slip those socks off, or it stays cold, just keep them on, and I got it covered. But it doesn't look too good, really. It's definitely a fashion don't.
Fashion faux pas, bad. There's a simple solution to it.
Yeah,
well, neither do I, but there's a simple solution to this. It's called shoes. Put them on your feet, you tie them up, you wear them, okay?
Yeah.
If you want to wear sandals, the reason they made sandals, look at Jesus. Watch the 10 Commandments. They walk around with no socks, okay? Sandals were made for no socks.
I think they set the standard.
Oh yeah. Jesus and Moses definitely, they're big up there, so
they
big
did
time.
a lot of walking too.
A lot of
so
walking,
they know
that's
what
for
they're talking
sure,
about.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough. We didn't really have much to say about socks and sandals.
You do look a little crazy
well,
right now.
you look a little crazy too with those weird sandals.
And I know at Baker that a lot of times we let a lot of stuff slide. We'll allow sweatpants every day with the hoodies. The no makeup, the hair slicked. I just woke up.
Pile of
it's time
sticks
to go
and
to
leaves
class.
hair.
I'm just gonna go for it because it's Baker. But this right here.
No.
Here's the line, and it's being crossed right now. Okay, this is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, that line, that's a thin line too, because we let a lot of stuff slide.
You might not be crazy, but you're wearing a crazy person's uniform if you got this going on.
I agree. Alex, I think we're rambling a little bit this week. We got a double dose this week for What's Bugging You here at Baker. We're going to talk about people with bad breath?
That like to tell secrets. During class, there's a guy next to me in a certain hour. I won't put it out there. But all the time he's like, hey man, this weekend. I'm just like, whoa, dude, seriously.
Speaking of that, here's a piece of gum, buddy.
Yeah.
You need it.
Okay, not bad.
All right. Well, with this whole bad breath situation, I could agree because, I'll be at like a bar, talking to a girl, whatever. You get real close, and her breath stinks. That's a big turnoff.
Well, kind of let it go for females sometimes.
Well, you got to have.
I'll look past the breath.
You got to get enough alcohol in your situation to let that happen.
Bad breath. Care anymore.
No big deal. But you can't. What are you going to do? Slip her a piece of gum? Hey, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of gum. Your breath stinks. I'm not going to be talking to you the rest of the night. Come on.
Girls is one thing, but a lot of times I feel it's more guys, coming up to you trying to be,
like
hey,
your
man,
buddy, your pal.
Yeah,
like you're like,
you don't want to be rude, but you're just like, hey, 5 foot secret. How about a 5 foot secret? Let's just do that.
I think it should be.
Or let's wait after class. We can go somewhere in a room. You can stand over there and you can yell the secret to me.
That's a good solution.
You don't need to get right in my face, like you're trying to get all over me with the stank breath.
Well, I think there's a solution to this. I think everyone should carry Banaka with them. Remember Banaka? It was so cool. You could do the squirt thing.
Yeah. Right before you got this secret, you got to let it out, and then you're like, all over that secret.
I'm down.
I will actually.
I'm in there, like like turning my ear to
my
get in
head
there.
will hear the secret instead of in my head just being like, oh my god. I'm going to freak out and hit this kid if he doesn't stop talking to me because it's nasty.
It's bad breath. It's bad.
Class is bad enough without bad breath, all right, people?
Exactly. Socks and sandals, bad breath. It's what's bugging us this week at Baker.
Thanks for the gum, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Tune in next week where I'll just get madder.
Much at the meeting, there was just a representative from almost every fraternity and sorority there. And we basically just talked about why the people thought it was offensive and tried to figure out a new, different way to come to these, or have a different meeting and different parties that were not less offensive to certain cultural groups.
I think that there's going to be a fine line if you try to get rid of them, whether it be you have the Thug Life party with Kappa Sig, which could offend people, but then you have other themes like Alpha Chi had a Hawaiian theme, and then you could have fiestas and all sorts of things that could or could not offend people. So if they're going to get rid of that option, then they really need to make clear guidelines of what you can do and what you can't do.
I don't think that the culturally themed parties are that big of a deal. I mean, we're college students having fun. There's always going to be some discrepancy between what people think and stuff like that, but I don't think it's too big of a deal.
I really don't think it's that big a deal because they don't mean anything like bad by it. They just want to have fun. And I mean, Hawaiian, that's like nothing culture really. And then like thug life, yeah, it's a little bit, you know, again, you know, like I don't really think they mean anything by it. So I just think that they should keep doing it.
I don't know. I don't see a problem with them as long as it's not like counter to the other cultures they're trying to emulate. You know, if you portray Hispanics in a fiesta as less than intelligent or any of the other stereotypes, I think that's wrong. But otherwise, I don't see a problem with culturally themed parties.
Rumor has it, Chris, that there aren't going to be any thug life or white trash bash parties anymore.
God, what is wrong with these people? Let's go to a commercial break.